Make sure the stream is up and going. Oh. Dang, it's all okay. There it is.
Okay, see ya.
All right, so Land of Kai's. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Go to the very bottom, which is where Daima go. Alright. Hello everyone, it is Show back again with another video, and this time on something completely different. Now, as most of you know, the Daima is seemingly getting 2 DLCs for Part 2 and 3 of Sparking Zero, because Part 1 was obviously superhero. I'm not gonna lie, we got some actually genuinely great characters, way more than I was surprised. Of course, yeah, we knew we were getting Gohan, but to get literally every form from the movie, going from Base, Super Saiyan, Potential Unleashed, and then Beast, Power Awakening, Orange, and then Orange Giant. I was surprised about the Giant one, because, especially with this new set, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, that was a dead giveaway, so Max was a high possibility, but now, that kind of has me curious, because these characters all fit their levels, and how they should and would play. Because, yeah, Gohan in Base, he was a level 4, level 6, level 8, level 9, that makes sense. But something that doesn't make sense to me is Daima Goku's level. He is a level 4. Now, just to give an example, I'm gonna put him up against another level 4. Let's say, even in, yeah, this is End of Z Goku, he's a level 5. But, let's see, I'd say maybe even early Goku, even mid Goku is 5. The only other Goku that we have as a level 4 is the early Z. Now, I'm gonna start just to give an example on why I'm saying this. Okay. So as we know, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is going by Budokai Tenkaichi logic. These characters actually play with their logistics and how they are in those games. Meaning, a level 4 is an actual low level. Hercules the only level 1 in this game, making him the weakest character in attacking, defense, etc. and so on. But even then, people can still manage them. As you see, doing, I guess, decent damage with this. I'm hoping I don't have capsules on to prove my point. Any type of excuses, I want to make sure that there's no capsules on this Goku. Wrong button, my bad. But just to be absolutely sure. Nope, yep, and there's capsules on him too. He was doing that little with capsules on, so just to prove a point, go out here, stage select, turn off capsules entirely. I'm making sure y'all see me do this. Turn those abilities off. Land of Kai's. Let's try this again. I'm gonna click on it just to be sure. I guess they're still there. I'm gonna clear those just to be sure, just to make sure they're actually gone. Remove all. Double check again. Make sure people know it's not there. Same goes for you, early Goku. No capsules on either of them. Alright, now both level 4s. Now let's see how much damage Daima Goku really does against another level 4. Not just any level 4, his earliest version. I think I have it on Super 2, so this should be realistic. See, doing normal damage. Literally just normal base damage. I think I was doing less damage somehow with capsules on. Maybe I had a bad capsule on for him. There's so many strong characters actually in this game, and when Daima came out and Daima Goku was released this game, I was so excited to try him out because I didn't know exactly where he would scale or anything, but I knew that, you know, Sparking Zero is supposed to have the most accurate representation of characters that we see to date. Even with characters like Roshi. Yes, you still have chances of winning with weaker characters, but it's more the fact that if you have a weaker character, say like you're going up against a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, from experience, you can still win, but it is going to be either a very close one or a huge struggle. And like I said before, I didn't even notice I had capsules on, that I'm just spouting nonsense or rambling, just to like make this video longer. I'm sorry, that's just the thing I do. But what I'm getting at is, if all these characters are really following their versions and variants from their own shows, movies, etc., that would mean that Daima's first part DLC will be some of the weakest characters we'll ever see in a Dragon Ball game. Now, don't get me wrong. It clearly, like, puts them around, like, Saiyan Saga level. Meaning, you know, clearly still stronger than Cyberman. Like, Cyberman, like, just to be sure. This would, like, put us... I want to be 100% sure, don't want to make any mistakes with it. This would put it like, see, Goku's like, this Goku would be stronger than Raditz. He'd be higher than a Raditz level, higher than a Cyberman level, but he would be basically around a Vegeta level. This is without Super Saiyan or anything, so if he's more of this Goku's level, this level 4 Goku's level, this TN level, etc., then that would have to mean that he's as strong as a Goku without Kaioken, making him the weakest Goku we have on roster. Now, of course, people could be like, well, we're gonna get Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4, and while that is true, you gotta remember, this could be subject to a nerf. His level could go down to 3. And that's me just saying that because, hear me out, like, and I know people are gonna be like, why would it be 3? That's so dumb. But in the final fight, Daima, spoilers ahead, in the final fight against Goma, we see all of the mini versions of the Z Fighters fighting that are there, Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta, and they don't really stand a chance at all in base form. Then they go Super Saiyan. You know, they're putting in a little bit of damage, but not really doing anything too much. And, you know, that was just a little bit of impact. But then Super Saiyan 3 Goku came into play as mini state, and he was walloping on Goma badly. Now, I don't know where we put Goma's actual feats because, you know, he didn't even seem to really be strong, and that makes sense because, you know, he's not really a fighter. He just gotten basically a hacked item, and it made his stats stronger, basically overalled all his stats. But then thinking about that, that kind of makes it like, okay, then what level would you say that they would be? Now, Daima Goku would probably be this. Now, I know I said weakest, but that's why I say weakest. Because he might actually get put on a level 3, similar to his teen or quote-unquote kid state. And it would make a lot of sense because for his base, like, not to do anything at all, then he wouldn't just be leveled down like 1, for example. Yeah, End of Z Goku's a 5 level. He is a 5 DP. And that makes sense. But to put him down 1 would be an understatement compared to what we see. Because put Vegeta, for example, he is, let's see, he's also level 5. But in his mini state, which I would show, but we don't have him out yet, we see that mini Vegeta did nothing in base. Did nothing in Super Saiyan as a mini either. And then when they got all aged up, all aged back up, I'll get to Daima in a second, but I'm gonna leave this on Vegeta as an example. When they got all aged up, this is the Vegeta we're seeing. This is the exact Vegeta. This Vegeta is the exact Vegeta we see in that moment. And if you want to go by like super logic, then I mean, I think that's even worse because, no, yeah, they're still level 5, but if we're going by that logic, then that means this man, 5, 6, 6, his highest transformations are 6s.
I can feel it. You can still...
And so, all that means is that the Vegeta that we were like seeing in there, the moment he went into adult form, yeah, he was going toe to toe, like, he was clashing with Goma, he wasn't getting knocked back by his hits anymore. Most people could say, oh, well, it's just because he was small, but that's the thing. We had some older aged up people there too who were also unable to do anything. Heck, even the iterations with Ku and Do, they didn't really do much. Do only was able to do something when he like copied the power of Super Saiyan 3, and just like Super Saiyan 3, we see that run out quick. Now that, Do could have some potential, but considering he was struggling against Super Saiyan Mini Goku, he himself would probably only be like a level 4, like, because, like I said, if he gets taken down to 3, the Super Saiyan state would go to 4. But even then, if that makes him higher, then that means he would be... No, actually, no, that would still make him a 4. Because, yeah, because if it goes to Super Saiyan, then it would be 4, or it would be 3 as well, because while Base Goku did nothing in Mini State, Super Saiyan actually had an upper hand. A huge upper hand, actually, if I'm being completely honest. But not about Goku. It's not about Goku. This is about Vegeta. Vegeta, when he fought Goma, as I already stated, he was not only able to clash with this man, but then he went Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan was easily apprehending this man. Even Goku, in his mini state, when he went Super Saiyan 4 for the first time, yeah, he was dog-walking him too. But that would put him only on a Super Vegeta level, which would make Daima's mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku only a level 6. If we are going... Not even actually, because mini, Cell 4, and then 5... Okay, yeah, no, I had to be sure. It would only make him a level 6. Or even possibly just a level 5 if we're going by how Vegeta's saying is. But just to be sure, let's see how Goku's ranked on here. Just so I don't make any miscalculations. Now if we're going by Goku logic, let's see. That's Gohan. 6, 6, 7. Okay, then that would be 8 or another 7. I'm assuming it would be 8 though, because how that works. But let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it'd probably be 7 for him, so it would still be weaker than Super Saiyan 3 in this stage. And don't get me wrong, love Super Saiyan 3 transformation. I genuinely do. But I quite literally can't see a way to make this work in a way where the DLC would actually be worth it for the first part. Because, like I'm saying before, Vegeta is the prime example of how we can actually power skill it. Despite not knowing Goma's actual strength, if Vegeta, the person who we know for mostly training, yes, he spends time with family, but he still mostly trains, this man went Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan 2, does not matter, either or, they're the same level on him. He went into one of those forms, I'm assuming it was Super Saiyan, easily was smacking Goma, then went Super Saiyan 3, which would probably be level 7 as well. And when he did, Goma did not stand a chance. Vegeta basically killed him. And the only reason that Goma came back was because that I was regenerating him. Now, people could say, you're just stretching things, and you could be right, but heck, if we have the ability to put the scene on screen whenever these are happening, so people can see exactly what we're talking about. Because, like, yeah, these two, they have to be equal, like, around equal level to fuse. The Ginyu Force equals up to a perfect level 15 in DP. These things are all made up intentionally. Kid Buu, strongest Buu, I believe. See, look, he's equal with these two. Mainly just to stop debate between who's the strongest, but even then you could, like, check their things and go, like, oh, so what's their stats looking like? I think it's in here. Once you go, yeah, you can see, like, stats in here. An HP attack, special attack, combo, Q. And then you go, like, for example, say, Goku in his this state, right?
I'll give it everything I've got.
And I check him out. Go to his capsules, HP attack, you know, they're pretty much all balanced. Now, let's take a look at Daima Goku. So let's see what he says. You see, that is a huge... What? His HP, special attack, combo, and attack are the same, but his ki is trained exponentially. Do you see this? He has no ki base. Think about that. Compared to that, especially if he does get the nerf that I'm assuming that he's going to get, because even now his level is not making sense, then that would literally mean that he would get nerfed so badly to the point where he would not really be uncombatant when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't truthfully get why we would, like, okay, I get they could say, but what if they drop, like, all the adults and kids in one DLC, and then drop, like, you know, maybe some of the villains in the next DLC? While that could be a smarter decision, I don't think anyone's gonna want to play as, you know, the weaker version. And if they do, here's exactly how it's gonna go. oh, I'm playing with like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but it's the mini version. And then say like someone gets beat with him. It's like, bro, this isn't fair. I'm only losing because like my stuff is like way lower than it's supposed to be. This isn't right. This game is bad or something like that. And I already know how people are gonna be because they're always like that. But to say that just because this man is not as strong as you think he is, that's probably because he either A, did not watch the show, or 2, did not understand how incredibly deeply nerfed they truly were. Because, like, the Vegeta thing, yeah, that's an obvious dead giveaway. Like, yes, his Super Saiyan, his base form and adult form was easily taking on Goma. Super Saiyan dominating Goma. Super Saiyan 3, he was on his ass. But then Goku, we see Goku. He was mainly just trying to be a distraction, get like Goma off guard so he could, you know, do his thing. Go Super Saiyan. Go Super Saiyan 2, go Super Saiyan 3 and hits that, and here's a bonus, and go Super Saiyan 4. I might be tweaking, I might just be like, just saying it, I'm just saying, I could be wrong. But that man Goku, I don't think he really got hit once when he was in Super Saiyan 4 in his adult state. Now, if I am wrong, I'll have an edit at the end, or like covering saying that I was wrong. But from what I remember, that's exactly how it went. Heck, I know Piccolo wasn't much of a difference because, you know, it's Piccolo. I'm not expecting him to like do too much, and even then, if he's supposed to be weaker, doesn't that mean that he'll be like a level 3 if he gets added to this game? I mean, think about it. Gloria got beat by Super Saiyan Goku. Goku didn't even need to go Super Saiyan because he already had the upper hand. So, Gloria, level 4. I'm not calling him a level 5. Ku, level 3. I'm giving him a level 3 because if he's really weaker than Do, then level 3 only seems right. Either that or level 4, but with what kind of character he is, I see Ku being a level 3 character. This one's more specific. It could either be between 4 or 5. Now, I say 5 because while Goku was doing a lot better as a Super Saiyan against him, I still say that, you know, Du was still a Majin, and most people would be like, so you're saying just because he's a specific race? No. I'm saying that Du could actually stand a chance against a Super Saiyan Goku. And he was holding his own. Yes, he was losing, but he was still holding his own. And I mention that because, yeah, Du would probably get even an upgrade, and this is probably why he'd be a level 5, like possibly Daima Super Saiyan Goku, is that Du, later on in the thing, when Goku went Super Saiyan 3, Du ate a cookie, and it'd probably be like, what's it called again? The Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta both have it, because going down a little bit to show us, the Blue Kaioken is Blue Kaioken. Let's see, yeah, Kaioken. On top of that, the stats booster, like, you know, the little bonus, and Blue Evolution, or whatever you want to call it, Royal Blue Vegeta, whatever it is, Blue Evolve, whatever you refer to it as. Basically, Du could be a level 5, and that could be what allows him to be a level 5. Him having that little, like, no, maybe like a cookie animation that lets him, like, get boost in power. Maybe it's a transformation, but even if they do that, I don't see it lasting long, so it wouldn't make sense. Arinsu, she didn't do nothing, so I don't see her becoming a character, because Glorio became a character, and he actually fought. Degasu, same, not really becoming a character. There's a bird outside my window. Jesus, that is beautiful. Hold up. I got the picture. Me put it in here so they don't think we tripped and there are birds like gathering around outside my window. I don't know what they're plotting, but back on track today. Characters like Goma is a possibility, but if I see Goma becoming a character, here's the only way I see it working. And I mean this with all due respect, because they should have done this with Super Garlic Jr. too. Garlic Jr. should have had a, like, you know, level 2, like, level 2, yeah, level 2, had to be sure. Level 2 for his base state. Then, when he transforms, he goes into Super Garlic Jr., which gives him 2 extra levels, which would make sense because, you know, beforehand, we don't see him do much. And I mean, technically speaking, he was only really a Kid Gohan level threat, which, don't get me wrong, Kid Gohan was strong. He was strong. But he wasn't really that much of a big deal. So when he became Super Galaxy and taking on Goku and Piccolo, yeah, that's a pretty big deal. I'll be honest with you. That is a genuinely big deal. But I wouldn't call him a genuine threat to just be like that off the rip. Like, trying to make it a little fair. Like, for example, we need more level 1s. So if Goma was on here, he'd be the only other level 1 outside of Hercule, because he's not a fighter. He doesn't really have any, like, special abilities or anything. He only has magic. So, like, kind of like Babidi has magic too, but Babidi's a powerful, like, magic user. From what we understand, Goma isn't much. And so to try to put him on, like, the level of Babidi seems wrong, especially since, like, he was, like, mad at Babidi. But he didn't try to do anything himself, meaning that he would literally be either a level 1 or a level 2, being lesser than Babidi. Now, the reason I say level 1 is because think about how strong Goma's biggest form is. It would have to be starting from level 1 and getting, like, maybe 2, 3 levels. I'ma say 3 just to be safe, to get him into his next transformation, which would bring him from, like, 1 to, let's see, I guess, let's base it off Daima Goku. Let's see, so, Base Kid couldn't do it, Super Saiyan Kid couldn't do it, Super Saiyan 3 Kid did better, so, and Super Saiyan 4 walloped. So, the best way to put this is, he would be 4, 5, 6, Base, Super Saiyan 3, and so 6, 7. Goma would be either level 6 or level 7 for this game. That is the only way that I can see him working for his final state. Like, yes, you could put him on somewhere like level 10, but even then, that's overkill. Because, I mean, maybe it could work because you know how his power works and everything. That's the only way I would actually accept him working that way, if I'm being completely honest. Because he showed no real true feats, no true strength or anything. It was just that eye, making him so overpowered in this. But even then, Cell Max is only a level 9, so I don't know what they would put him at. And then, like, I know no matter what they choose, the fans will not be happy. They're already still mad right now. A lot of them are, at least, still mad. And I don't get why. Daima was nice. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Like, made me happy beginning to end. But truthfully, for this game specifically and how it works, I don't see this ending well. Like Xenoverse, yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could work because it's all based on what stats you have for your character and how much you've played, how much you've leveled up, etc. so on. But so many of these characters just don't fit. Like, for example, that Giant, that was a filler like Giant, but we're definitely not seeing that. Gloria we're seeing, we already know that. Vegeta we're seeing, Mini, we already got Mini Goku, so we're gonna see Mini Goku and Vegeta obviously in Gloria. We might get Mini Piccolo, but probably gonna be a level 3 if we do, so unsure if it would even be worth it. I hope we get the adult versions, but those are probably going to be for, like, part 2 of it. Ku and Du. Huge possibility. Most likely for the second part, not the first part. And then, not to mention, I almost forgot, the Tamagamis. The Tamagamis would be just heat. Now, obviously, Tamagami number 3, level 5, based off of Goku's current level right here, he would be level 5. If Goku does get nerfed to 3, then he'd be level 4. Because Super Saiyan would be level 4 then. But, and I'm only saying this because this is just theorizing based off of what we know, and based off what we've seen. So level 4 would be just, you know, like this Goku for example. Level 5 would be Tamagami number 3 because that's what level it took to beat him. I wouldn't say Goku was, like, struggling bad against him, but he was still struggling a bit with base, so I say level 5 for Tamagami number 3. Tamagami number 2, that would be based off of, you know, this again. If Goku Mini and Vegeta Mini are the same level, both being level 4s, then that would put the Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 at a, let's see, it would put him 6, level 6. It would put Tamagami number 2 at level 6. Possibly, you know, just level 5. Level 5 start off. If he has a transformation, that little thing that Neva did to him, that would be level 6. If it's not a transformation, it's going to be a boost, and then he's going to be level 5 with boost, which would still make sense because level 6 dominate, like, Super Saiyan 3 dominated him, so it wasn't even a competition, so you know, easy win for Vegeta then, because if he does that, the only way that he'd be able to compete is with a boost, and even then he would still lose, because that's the way it went. You know, basically having him stronger than Tamagami 2. Now, Tamagami 1, this one's a little interesting to me, because having to go based off Daima Goku, because he's the only one who we actually see fight do. So, Goku going Super Saiyan is what we see against that dude. And so that would put him at level 5 from what the levels that we have currently. And then, if you're going to like go into a little bit more, it would be level 5 because Do, and then Do was able to beat him, but Do needed the chocolate to actually be able to do it. That was just basically doing his full power, which once again could be a boost attack, you know, like how we have sleep and warm up exercise for Goku. You know, he eats the cookie, gets like a power boost, and then like does it. But that could still just be a level 5, a DP 5, because, you know, that boost could literally put him on par with a Super Saiyan Mini Goku, even if it's not much. So, Tamagami number 1 would most likely be just, you know, I sadly mean this, just a level 5 as well. So basically, all 3 Tamagamis, like all 3 level 5. That would make sense too. They're all made by the same person, all have their own unique abilities, all own unique, like, bullshit, stuff like that. So I think that covers everyone from Daima that we actually get to see fight, because we're not counting the Ginda Marine. Like, those soldiers weren't much. They're just like Frieza Soldier D Force members. Like, and even then, let's see, what's the Frieza Soldier at? Should be up here. He's a level 2. If they get added, they're all just gonna be level 2s. And even then, it'd probably just be like different outfits for like different versions of them, just like how it is with this. Like, yeah. And even then, we only got 1. We'll probably just get different outfits for different Ginda Marine members. So there's like different styles of them or something, but it wouldn't be much. Pansy I don't see coming to this game because we didn't actually get like Launch or Bulma or anything in this one yet. Could happen eventually. Could even bring back like the secret character list thing like they did back then. But as of right now, I don't see Pansy coming to the game. So with a 20 character slot list, that gives us Mini Vegeta, Mini Gloria, and Mini Goku, who we already know are coming. Their transformations, which would be, let's see, I don't even remember how many that we got from this like last DLC, so improvising. There's 1, 2, 3, that's base. Super Saiyan for both Goku and Vegeta, that's 5, I believe. My brain is not counting right now. Super Saiyan 3 for both of them, 6, 7, obviously. And then Super Saiyan 4 for Goku, that's 8. These are just for the kid versions. These are 8 slots already taken up, and that's why I'm a little unfair, because he had 4, that's 8 alone, 9, 10, 11. And so then this is where it gets interesting. Do they add a big bad as a part of this? Do they add Goma as part of the first DLC, like the finalization, like Monster Goma? I'm doubting that, but it could still be possible. But it's up to y'all to decide if y'all really think that it would actually make sense or be worth getting. Me personally, I'm one of the people who pre-ordered this, so I'm gonna have to just like see how it is in first hand. Hopefully I'm wrong, but based off of Daima logic and Sparking Zero logic, if they want it to be as accurate as possible to the actual like show, like how all these other characters are supposed to be, then yeah, I can see him possibly getting a nerf, even though those stats are crazy. But if he does end up getting a nerf, then you see even his stats are higher. Even this Goku stats are high. I have to check it now. Hold on. Before I even continue, I have to check it. Even his key stats are high. Okay, so yeah, Daima Goku might actually be one of the weakest. I'm unsure, but I'm just saying, he could be. But based off of what I'm seeing, Daima Goku could be the weakest Goku that we have in here. At least until we get Super Saiyan. But, hey, I could be wrong. I kinda hope I am. But this is a Budokai Tenkaichi continuation, so we're probably gonna see him be around his own level. Cause I mean, come on, y'all remember Arale I remember how she was. I mean, come on. Look at Whis and Beer's DP. He's actually strong taste, and then not to mention that Menace. Where is he? That Menace who keeps taking like top and Z ranks and stuff like that, and then missing like 99% of him whenever I'm playing ranks. But that is all I have to say for this time. If you enjoyed the video, be free to leave a like. If you have a different opinion or thoughts on how you feel like this Daima DLC is going to go, the first one comes out in March. We do know this. So if you have any thoughts on how you think it's going to be, let me know. I'd like to see different points of view, or like how other people will see this going, because frankly, I really want it to work with this, because even if it doesn't, that means the adult versions are going to be way stronger. But even then, adult versions would just be this, but like slightly stronger. So like, you know, maybe he'd be like level 6, Vegeta would be level 6. No telling. Actually, that would make sense too, because, you know, if they are one level higher, that would mean that this man is actually brought down twice. So say like Daima adult Goku is like level 6, because like End of Z is level 5, and so Daima Vegeta's adult version is also like a level 6, and so it would make sense, because, you know, the actual leveling system, excuse me, and so yeah, like, I hope y'all understand what I'm getting at, because like, if Daima's adult versions are level 6, yeah, I can see that, but then I doubt he's gonna really be using the weaker ones, unless, you know, the cheesers. But even then, I haven't even seen one Daima Goku in ranked or even online matches, so I don't know. But yeah, just feel free to let me know what y'all think it's gonna be like, how y'all are hoping for it to be, what your thoughts on it are. And before I say I see you in the next video, there's one more thing I do want. This is completely unrelated to Daima. I want this version of him, at least. I need a DLC at some point to let him go Super Saiyan. I need more movie DLCs. I need those. Because there's a lot of characters in movie, like for example Python, who aren't here, and just it would make stuff a lot better, especially since like I made a whole Fusion Reborn thing on there. And you know what, actually before we go, there's one more thing I would like y'all to check out. Shameless self-promotion.
See ya!
Go 10! Get a load of this!
Now, I know I should be ashamed, you know, for like showing my own custom creations, but me personally, I feel like people would like to do these, because this is basically getting to play as parts of the story that you never did, and the people that you never got to play as. So basically, play as Beerus in this one. It's basically Battle of Gods, but before Goku shows up, you like get the actual cinematics for the most part, to my best of ability. There's the Booth Saga one, like going up to here, where the same thing occurs, like you know exactly how it's supposed to be, etc. But except you play from the Boo perspective. Once you get to a certain part, like you could get a secret ending and actually end things, or you could like play it through the way it's like intended to be played, and etc. As you see from the things. There's Wrath of the Dragon. It explains itself. This one you're actually playing as, you know, the heroes there. Goes the same way through. This one's the Saiyan Saga, except, you know, you're playing as the Cybermen and Nappa. Same story though, made it a close one. You can win it, most of the time gonna be close unless you just, you know, spam. And so on. This is just GT's Baby Saga. This is a custom one, Fusion Reborn, Broly's Second Coming, another custom one. Just, if y'all want to see this, just pause on one of these, check out my code, copy it, paste it, play it, see if you like it. I'm a PlayStation player, don't know if Xbox players can also do it, or PC players, but hey, this has been my thing, and if you want to try it, please do. And Jackman, you joined too late, because it's been fun, but this live stream is officially over.